everybody, and welcome back to the Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset as we're going to roll over to Mount Pleasant High School, home of the Tigers, and we're going to talk to the head coach, the head Tiger himself, Kit Hartsfield. How you doing, Coach?
Doing good, Stork. Doing good. Thanks for having me.
Well, you had the COVID win, and that gave you a night off to do what you needed to do. But that you came back. We only have one game in the past to talk about, and that is the Loretto game. So, Kit, you take me through that 17-7 win, and that's a good win for you, Kit. You needed that one.
Yeah, no doubt. It was huge being a district game on the road. Friday night we was even in a lightning delay and ended up having to reschedule the game to Saturday morning at 11. So going through that was tough, and then it got really humid there at the game in the second half. So it was just totally different atmosphere. No band or cheerleaders or anything like that were there on Saturday. So it was family and friends, but we had to, grind it out and got off to a good start. Got some touchdowns called back early, but was able to go up 17 to nothing on a Nick Brown pass to DeMarcus Brown there before the half, and that was huge.
Well, and I was getting ready to say I had forgotten because you're right. The lightning delay. We were battling rain over at the Blackman Stewart's Creek game. And how after you do that, so logistically, what do you tell your players? So what was the routine? You had the kickoff at 11, you said?
Yeah, so we was pretty concerned. Going back Friday night, getting home late, the kids were going to get a good meal in them. Rehydrate because about to play a day game, which is completely different on your body. We brought them in at about 8:30 and fed them breakfast. And started shoving liquids down, trying to get them hydrated. And the second half was still pretty brutal there, but we gutted it out. Defense did a really good job. They have a really good running back who's leading the area from I think it's like Independence and south of all those schools in rushing, other than the big boy at Summit. And we held him to negative 5 yards rushing, so we won the line of scrimmage there on defense, which was huge.
So did you just tell the guys don't do anything to your uniforms? Kind of how did this go? Because they wore that uniform all day Friday for about 6 hours, waiting, and had to ride back, and then you told them put the same uniform back on, or what was the deal on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
right.
left the jerseys on our pads, put our stuff in our locker, came back, put it back on, and we went to the game half dressed. It's a 45-minute ride. So,
Okay.
Got there, not too early. Got there in time to stretch and play.
Well, it felt like a youth football game in a way, didn't it? I guess, crowd-wise, old times,
it's like a scrimmage, atmosphere-wise, because you're missing so many parts of Friday night, and then you add the heat to it. It required a certain level of toughness there to stay focused and play.
Well, it doesn't get any easier. You're at home, but you got Columbia. They're 3-2, and talk about this matchup, Coach.
Yeah, Stork, it's an interesting matchup. It's the first time the two schools have ever met. Between Mount Pleasant and Columbia Central. They're a 5A school. So people, question why we're playing this game, which neither coach scheduled it. But, it's an in-county game. There's a lot of fun, smack talk and all that stuff, bragging rights. And, it's at Mount Pleasant, and we expect a really big gate. We could probably make more off this gate than all of our other home games combined.
Wow.
So regardless what happens, it's something we'll probably continue.
Well, are the kids excited? That's the most important thing. I don't care about you, kid. I want to know about the kids.
Yeah, there's been a big build-up. It's been a build-up since they put the schedules out. And, like I said, the kids somewhat know each other. In an old school way, I think they just like each other too, which is kind of neat. That's how it was when I played at Riverdale. We weren't really, buddy with, Smyrna and Oakland and those guys. So, it's going to be intense. It's going to be intense. You know, it doesn't have playoff implications on the line, but you know, I believe you know, both teams are going to play extremely hard, and it'll be a very emotional game.
If you did not know, Kit Hartsfield was coached by Gary Rankin, a guy we interviewed a little bit earlier, and he is a disciple of the Rankin tree, and so you know, you hear that, you know, well, we didn't very much like Smyrna or Oakland. Coach Rankin, he doesn't. I don't know how he teaches it now, but I don't think they like anybody over at Alcoa. Do you think?
No, they really don't, not at all, and you know, they probably shouldn't. So,
and you've coached against
you know,
him, and you've coached against him when you was at Blackman. I mean, you decided to schedule and go back into the arena. I mean, you wasn't scared of him, and a lot of teams are, but you learned a lot in that game, didn't you, Coach?
no doubt. We played them twice, and the first time was really close, and the second time wasn't as close. But yeah, once you step across those lines from him, you basically no longer played for him for those 4 quarters.
Well, Coach, I hope things are going well. Good luck Friday night, and as always, go Tigers.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Anytime.